I think I'm just going to start in there. Hello, Felice.
That's literally what I thought you were
Yeah,
doing.
every time you come up here.
What about the Concord? What happened?
Oh, there were the group of neo-Nazis that were running around in Concord this weekend with their squiggly line flags, and they had a banner that said that Trump is friends with Epstein or something like that. And it's like, hey, no thanks, we're good. Y'all get the fuck out of here.
They had a banner that said Trump is friends with Epstein.
Yeah, hold on. Let me see. Yeah.
So confusing at this point.
Hold on.
Sorry, I'm just looking for my background. I almost found it. Okay, there it is.
Concord.
Yeah, I didn't hear about this. I mean, there's who can keep up with the 24-hour news cycle?
Yeah, I mean, exactly. Let me see here. Where is it? I saw. Hold on. Okay, here we go. Yeah, so they were a group of. This is going to shock you. They all showed up in a U-Haul. Crazy.
They do that. That is kind of a thing.
That's their thing. They showed up in a U-Haul. They held a sign. I'm sorry. It wasn't a sign that said Trump is friends with Epstein. It says Trump loves Epstein is what their sign said.
Are the neo-schmazzies breaking? Is that what's happening? Am I reading this wrong? Are they making? Do they have a line?
I guess. But yeah, Concord police is investigating an altercation between neo-Nazis and bystanders in the city's downtown. Because, I mean, and this will also shock you. They showed up masked. So, because can't show their face. Because they're super proud of what they're doing, but not enough to stand on business and show their face about it.
Hey, we are racists.
Yeah.
But we have a line.
We got a line. I don't want to be doxxed. So, you know, they had their red shirts, their black pants, their black masks, their, you know, polarized sunglasses with their neo-Nazi flags and shit. On. Yeah. I mean, like, yeah.
Most important part of the polarized glasses.
Say what?
Most important part of the neo-schmazzi are the polarized glasses.
You gotta have the mirrored fucking aviators, or are you really a racist? So, I mean, yeah. So the Nazis are upset because people got mad at them.
About which part?
About being Nazis.
Yeah. It's so funny to watch the far right split off into these factions. Like, hey, we're bigots who want to lynch and terrorize people, but protect the kids.
Yeah. No, they it was so that was a whole thing. So apparently a bunch of people started beating the shit out of these Nazis. And then the Nazis went away, which is the only acceptable, form of action when you see somebody, with Nazi shit is, beat the ever living shit out of them.
I remember when they tried to go to New York City for like Trump's first court case. They were not prepared for people from New York City. Those people were like, "Are you lost?" Like they were like running for their lives.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, good. I had a way back in the day, back in the early fucking wild west of TikTok. I had a T-shirt that I was selling that said "Make racist afraid again." And that's literally what we got to do. I mean, there's no, when you got, let me just put it this way. You're not going to have a logical conversation with somebody who shows up outside of a state courthouse in a black mask with a red shirt waving a Nazi flag. You're not going to be able to have a conversation with that person that's going to make them say, you know what, maybe I've gone a little too far. That person doing that. And like the guy who was the leader, he had a suit on, but he had the German cross and like the Iron Eagle shit going on. And he was wearing a suit and like, you know, he had the tattoos and everything. And yeah. So listen,
the Patriot Front guy, you know what I'm talking, that little kid that's in charge of Patriot Front, he always has that like 10-gallon hat on.
Yeah, the like 15-year-old with his, what was the guy from the Fairly Odd Parents that had like
was kicked out of the Charlottesville group? Did you know that? I did like a deep dive on who that little kid is. Like, yeah, they threw him out of the Charlottesville
potato front.
The potato front, exactly. Hey, U.S.
Doug
Army
Dimmadome.
Overlord,
Yes, that's it. Thank you. Thank you. Dimmadome. Doug Dimmadome with his like huge fucking hat.
70s Sam. And then like the rest of them have masks on, and anytime you try to talk to them, they're like, talk to our leader. I'm like, your leader is a 14-year-old child.
But of course it's always like, talk to our leader. He's right over there. We're big.
Did you see when Walter Masterson was like harassing them in DC, and he's like, how many of you are incels? Like, as they wouldn't talk back.
My friend Alex and Jolly were harassing them once, and they just kept going around like, we're trying to get interviews with virgins. Can you just, and I'm like, oh my God, so good. So good.
How many people have you not had sex with? And he's like holding the microphone.
People have you not had sex with?
In their faces.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, it was so that was in Concord over the weekend, and apparently they were there, you know, because there was the Rage Against the Regime protest by No Kings in 5051 this weekend.
Love Rage Against the Machine.
Yeah,
that was my first concert.
So no, Rage Against the Regime is what the protests were called.
I thought you were saying they were there, and I was like,
they weren't.
Because they're very protesting.
I'm sure Tom Morello was somewhere.
They are somewhere protesting every weekend.
Somewhere this weekend, but not in Concord. But apparently these guys showed up with their Nazi flag saying that Trump loves Epstein, which, yeah, obviously, but also go the fuck away. I don't care what your opinion on the matter is. You're a Nazi. They're like, but they're saying the same thing you are. I'm like, yeah, but they're saying it as a Nazi. And no, so absolutely not. Bye.
Speaking of far-right anti-Semites, like, you remember how last
Marjorie
week
Taylor
we were talking? Yes, did you see what she's up to? And she's doing it again. I saw these comments from her, and I was like, oh my God, man. It's like, is this happening? Did you see? She's like, I didn't leave the Republican Party. The Republican Party has left me. It's like, I don't recognize who we are. And it's like, I don't know what she's saying.
Oh, she's saying that she is
she's like, I thought we were anti-Semites.
let me put it this way. This is what it is. There are Republicans that have said some things that go against what Donald Trump says. And that's why she's butthurt. Because she even goes on to say that she is still loyal to Donald Trump. The Republican Party she doesn't recognize. Because they're not, you know, there are some Republicans that seem to have finally hit a line where they're like, no, I can't keep supporting this.
I have no respect for her because listen. Okay, so I found it because I was like, I put some of her quotes in a note. Listen, okay. I don't know if the Republican Party is leaving me or if I'm kind of not relating to the Republican Party as much anymore. I don't know which one it is. I think the Republican Party has turned its back on America first and the workers and just regular Americans. Yeah, like, it's like, yeah, right, you're almost there. Like, you get it now, right? That Trump's just a guy who is supporting corporations and billionaires. Then she brings up the Epstein files and she says, she complains that government spending hasn't been cut, which is, you know, Trump has spent hundreds of billions of more growing the swamp, not making it smaller. The deep state hasn't been prosecuted. Epstein files haven't been released. Foreign aid to U.S. allies like Ukraine hasn't stopped. Like, what happened to all those issues? Is quote, I don't know what the hell happened with the Republican Party. I really don't. But I'll tell you one thing. The course that it's on, I don't want to have anything to do with it, and I just don't care anymore. Well, then get out.
Yep.
So, like,
let me see here.
The kicker. This was the part, and she goes,
"That's where Claudia is." Okay, I just saw somebody put it in the comments, and I was like, okay. So now I know why they wouldn't tell me where Claudia was going to be. Because she's in Israel right now. Yeah. So as everybody knows, the House of Representatives is in recess until like the beginning of September, like September 3rd or some stupid shit like that, right? And so what normally happens, and this is where a lot of people have a misunderstanding of how Congress works, right? When Congress goes in recess, that doesn't mean that they stop working. It means that they're supposed to go back to their district and do work in their districts, right? They're supposed to be working here at home for their constituents. So naturally, Claudia Tenney is in Israel meeting with the Ministry of Foreign Affairs in Jerusalem.
Cheering on a G side. Cool.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Great rep you have. Well, no one has health care in her district. She's cheering on the unalive.
Yeah, no one has health care in this district. Meanwhile, she's in fucking Israel. Oh my God. I got a text literally. I don't know if I'm printing this out because I'm bringing it to my meeting tonight.
A meeting with someone from her office. You should call again. That was so funny when you were calling.
I should
the
call
office.
again. I should.
That guy that hates you, that guy's hilarious.
Ed? Yeah.
Like one of them's nice and the other one's like...
Yeah, Ed is a whole turd. I still need to go and figure out which office Ed works in and just stop in one day. Yeah, so Claudia is in Israel. Which makes sense. You know, she's got a lot of voting constituents in Jerusalem. So
make sure the last of those children run out of food and water. You know, just to really make sure no one gets a drop of water.
The meeting centered on the importance of the alliance between Israel and the U.S., the situation in Syria and Gaza, and the importance of Jewish settlement in Judea and Samaria. Cool.
Yeah, and Samaria, we're using Old Testament. Oh my God, the evangelicals are out of their minds.
They have to. No. I'm sorry. This is from the Israeli government website. All right. This is the Israeli government.
Makes sense.
Okay. So yeah, just let's see who is here. Representative Speaker of the House Mike Johnson was there. Nathaniel Moran, Claudia Tenney, Michael McCall, Michael Cloud, and Heather Johnston were all there to hang out in Jerusalem. Yeah, they were there. They're still there.
Michael McCall's there. There must be giving out some insider trading information. He will be capitalizing on as soon. He's there for the to place take a huge position in the stock market immediately after.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Pay attention to those stock buys when he gets back.
Michael, insider trader McCall. Yeah.
Make sure you pay attention to those. So, hey, Claudia, thanks for all the work you're doing for the people in New York's 24th district. What we really wanted was for our representative to go to Jerusalem, and speak with the, Ministry of Foreign Affairs with Israel, because, New York's 24th district is
making sure no one has health care anywhere else, Matt. Her work is done
it's
in the 24th. Now she's got to make sure people don't have health care other places.
Well, no, it's fine. I mean, obviously she wants to keep sending money to Israel, and Israel uses that money to give their citizens free health care and education. So,
Yelling about that yesterday. Yeah, like all the money we send Israel, don't worry, they get free college. The rest of us have
free college,
nothing.
Free health care. Yeah. No, it's cool. It's cool. We don't want that here in the United States, though. Nobody wants free health care in the United States. Fucking, yeah.
Just keep funding free university for people in other countries. Claudia's overseeing that. It's going great. Keep up the good work. Claudia is the worst.
I swear to God.
She's literally the worst. Oh, this was my fine. I have to read you one more Marjorie Taylor Greene quote. You know, she's the most followed Republican woman on the internet. She has 7.5 million followers on X. She's now, Marjorie has just realized that Republican men don't treat women nicely.
Oh, yes. I saw that.
Did you see this? She's like, it's like, are you okay? Like, yeah. I think there's other women in our party that are really sick and tired of the way men treat Republican women. How the way you treat women.
Right.
What?
Yeah.
I think there's other women, Republican women, who are really sick and tired of them. And the one that really got shafted was Elise Stefanik.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Elise Stefanik got shafted. Yeah.
You know what she's saying? But think about how true this is. Because I will say, the line of logic is sound. It's just like, Marjorie, how dumb are you to not realize both you're complicit in shitting on Republican women, but also, like, I mean, wake up and look around. But think about it. Mike Waltz, which, by the way, we now know we never stopped paying him. We allegedly fired him. We've been paying this guy's salary who gave class, invited journalists to, like, military attack plans that put people in danger. But that's how much Republicans hate women, right? Elise Stefanik has never done a thing wrong, was measuring the drapes for her like office in the sky, if you know where the UN is in New York City. Very beautiful office. And she's never done a thing wrong, told all the right lies, did everything Trump asked her. And Trump would rather have a F up like Mike Waltz do a woman's job after effing up in a way I don't even think it's possible to be that much of a loser. And still, that's better than a woman who's never made a mistake.
Yeah. Yep. It's, I just, but here's the thing though, right? Like she's saying all of these things and then she's like, but I'm still loyal to Donald Trump. Like this isn't about her like stepping away from Donald Trump or anything. No. She's upset because the Republican Party doesn't seem, in her eyes, to be as loyal to Donald Trump as they should be. That's what that is. So,
one in the chat, I think there's a couple people, Full Metal Jacket. I was about to start the quotes from that movie. I was immediately like, how tall are you? I didn't know they stacked shit that high.
Do your parents have any children that live?
For the two gentlemen in the comments who seem very angry and said, we don't call out Dems, whatever. Whatever you want to say, if you want to tell us like what we're missing, we're open to hearing that.
I don't call out Dems?
That's what I think that's what you said. Yeah, it's like, that's one wild. Of my side hobbies.
That's funny. Well, I'm looking at 2 stacks right now. Nailed it.
God, I'm the one that brought that joke up, and then you are literally piggybacking off my hilariousness and tried to use my joke against me. I made that joke. You have to think up your own joke.
Nailed it.
Also, I have too much self-esteem, so it's not going to work. But I can tell it's killing you.
I'm dead inside, so you ain't gonna hurt my feelings.
Exactly. I died a long time ago. Multiple deaths, so you don't need to worry.
Yeah, Oslo, that's right. It's the I know you are, but what am I?
Wait, I didn't know you guys were stacked like shit too. It's like, no, we just said that to you, sir. You guys are also stacks of shit. Okay, thank you.
I invited him.
I know. It's so weird. They never
tell Tammy I said hi.
I actually had like a 3-hour conversation with a Republican yesterday. It was
that's
the most
his wife.
Random
Maybe
thing.
That'll get him up here. Tell Tammy I said hi.
Is it really?
Yeah, that's what he has in his bio is that he's been happily married to Tammy. So
well, bless Tammy. So keep on keeping on, Tammy.
Way to go, Tammy. You got a winner.
One day at a time. But can we just talk about like Greg Abbott and he's trying to arrest people who left the state.
This whole thing in Texas. First of all, good on the Texas Democrats for standing on business and just being like, "No, fuck you, we're out. Can't hold a vote if we're not here, so go fuck yourself." The whole, and here's the thing, these arrest warrants, they end at the state line. You know,
it's the same thing as Ken Paxton being like, "You doctors in New York, we're going to arrest you, but we never are."
Right. Well, they end at the state line. And I have a friend that lives down in Texas, and she put up a whole video, and she was like, not only do these end at the state line, but they're not like, they can't force these people to do anything. They can show up and be like, "Hey, you should really go back to the Capitol. Can we give you a ride?" Type of shit. They're not, it's so performative, and conservatives and Republicans are eating it up. Like, "Oh yeah, arrest them, gotta arrest them." Like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's just another example of no Republicans understanding the law. You know what I mean? Like, the best they can hope is like someday, like one of these people is like taking a flight. You know, it's like the New York doctor is like, and then the plane is accidentally grounded in Texas, and then somehow they figure out who she is, and then arrest her. It's like, you guys, oh, bless your hearts. These people have lost their GD minds.
It's absolutely fucking wild. But yeah, they're gonna arrest them and bring them back.
He's ordered the arrest. How many are there? I was trying to see. There's 5. Is it 5? No, 7.
There's more.
Like I think there was like 7 that went to Illinois.
Yeah. They did a press conference yesterday with a bunch of people.
Pritzker.
Yeah, with Pritzker.
I like Pritzker. And he's a great example.
Crockett.
You can be from money. You can be set to inherit a huge fortune and not be a POS. Not everyone with money chooses. You can be a less shitty individual. J.B. Pritzker's an example of that.
Yeah. I still don't like billionaires.
Oh, don't trust them.
Yeah,
no,
not at all.
The amassing of wealth is a crime.
Yeah, I still like. Okay, cool. You're saying it's the same thing with like Mark Cuban. Everybody's like, "Oh, I love Mark Cuban." I was like, all right, he's saying the right things, and he's done some things that are noble, but the man's still a billionaire, and I ain't gonna trust him because at the end of the day, he's still a billionaire.
Well, yeah, and I'd be saying that too. So I was last in line for the guillotine, like at French Revolution, the sequel. I'd be doing exactly what Mark Cuban was doing. Yeah. Nothing to see here. There's just a guy on Shark Tank making dreams come true. Yeah.
You're still gonna, being last in line at the guillotine, maybe it's like, all right, maybe by the time they get to me, it'll be over and it'll be done and I'll be able to.
It'll be so dull, the blade.
No, we can't do this today, Mark. No, look.
Matt, you people hate others because they're successful.
Is that's me.
Really, what's happening?
It, nailed it.
No, it's really. I swear to God, it's not that for me. It's just I used to make a lot of money. I've had a lot of money, and I've had nothing. I just think that we're talking. I think that there's this common misunderstanding of how much $1 billion is and how much $1 trillion is, and if 80-something people should be holding the vast majority of wealth in this country. And I think you are slightly delusional and can't do math. If you understand the transfers of wealth that has happened in this country since 1980, nothing has trickled down. Wages have not outpaced inflation. As long as capital gains is taxed lower than income, we will always be slaves. You just can't do math.
Robert down here says, no billionaire has ever caused a problem in my life. I'm hoping that Robert is being a little sarcastic.
He can't be that stupid.
I hope Robert's being a little sarcastic with that.
Lost faith.
There's
in
no
everyone
billionaire that has ever caused a problem in my life.
I could mathematically tie pretty much every problem in the United States
to a billionaire.
2 billionaires. Truly. And so if you truly believe that, You have no idea what's going on.
It's so hard to like read intonation and intent in text message stuff here. So I'm always going to assume that some shit was like fucking just sarcastic as shit. But
Matt, these people are, you shouldn't hate people for making money. Yes, that's not the point, Metal Master. This is how I know you have no idea what the issue is, right? What we have is a concentration of wealth at the top of the economy that needs to recirculate. I'm not mad at anyone for making money. I'm mad at people for bringing money into politics, saying that corporations equal citizens, therefore corporations are people and should have voices. It now takes $2 billion to elect a president. The only people that can afford that are corporations and billionaires, and they are lobbying that so that wealth does not recirculate from the top of the economy. Mm-hmm. And like, just based on your statements, I know for a fact you have no idea how currency circulates around the world or how you've been stolen from, because you're literally up being like, it's like if I was like, hey, someone broke into my house, they didn't mean it. I'm here today after I was home invaded to defend the people that robbed me. Oh, and by the way, they've done it every month, like month over month. They've robbed me again and again, but they don't mean it. They keep saying I'm going to be rich like them one day. And I own a bus. There you go. You go. I wish I had owned a bus. I think that's the most legit thing I've learned about you.
Hey, Metal Master. Let me just do this. There we go. I sent you another invite. And just because I don't want to keep having conversations from the comments, I muted you. So if you would like to use your First Amendment right, you have to accept that invite and pop on up here and tell Tammy I said hi again.
Tammy, go Tammy. Should she live in the bus with you? I'm sure she's having a great time. I really would live in a bus. I just want to be clear. I'm not hating on a bus.
Listen, there were definitely like some of the vans and shit that people have been like tricking out and whatnot. I'm like, oh my God, these are nicer than the houses I grew up in.
Sure.
I'm like, holy shit. That was a joke in the early 90s. Remember Chris Farley's fucking motivational speaker? You're going to wind up in a van down by the river. And now that's where people
plenty of time to be living in a van down by the river when you're living in a van down by the river.
Yep. And now people want to do that. And they're doing it really fucking well.
Well, now it's cool. White people turn everything into something awesome, like even more awesome than I ever imagined it. Yeah. Like, it used to be gross to have nothing. Now people love it. Wild. Some of the richest engineers, when I worked in the tech industry in Silicon Valley and lived in San Francisco, some of the richest people I knew, they did not have houses, right? They just had these amazing, like, mobile vans, and they would park at Google, like, use all the showers, like, resources, and then they would just go, like, live in Yosemite on the weekend.
Oh, my God. Hold on. Camo the Knitter said white people somehow managed to gentrify living in vehicles.
Don't ever put it. They could gentrify everything. That's for sure. It used to be a shame to live. I used to be ashamed to be homeless.
Oh, the Metal Master is back on a different account. All right. Well, we'll just go ahead and mute that one too.
Was he the Full Metal Jacket and then Metal Master? Is this all the same person?
I have no idea.
Just come up and talk to us. It's like that one guy I've still never talked to. What is his name? Oh my God, it's going to drive me nuts. Listen to this quote, by the way. This is Ken Paxton said, Democrats in the Texas House who try and run away like cowards. Yeah. Should be found, arrested, and brought back to the Capitol immediately. We should use every tool at our disposal to hunt those who think to hunt those down who think they're above the law. And then a Texas Democratic representative in the Texas State House, who's a lawyer, her name was Jolanda Jones, was like, quote, I'm a lawyer. There's no felony in the Texas Penal Code for what Ken Paxton says.
Right.
Respectfully, he's making some shit up, okay? He has no legal mechanism. He's putting up smoke and mirrors.
Fucking lunatic.
It's a felony. Is it, Ken?
Is it, though? Is it? Because I don't think it is.
And this is so, and then they're saying the only Texas law, which was recently passed by Republicans, you can fine members who fail to appear for a session $500 a day.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's definitely civil.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, and remember when Ken Paxton ran away from his home to avoid being served a subpoena? You remember that? Ken Paxton?
Was hiding out in like one of the homes he provided to one of his mistresses. Yeah, I do remember that. Which, by the way, we never talked about it. Did you see the video of OM, of the unfortunate creator who
when he got
was tased
and started pissing himself? Oh yeah,
but the video is worse than I have.
The video is hilarious. It's my alarm wake up now.
Just on a giant screen.
I can't stop peeing. I'm peeing. Yeah,
he should have complied. That's what happens when you don't comply, white man. Why are you guys fighting the police?
Should have just complied. I don't know why you were running from the police. Should have just complied. It was hilarious. Yeah. I'm peeing. Oh, God, I can't stop peeing.
Pee in jail.
Comply and stay dry.
Exactly. Or where depends prior to not complying. My God. You need a plan and have a diaper. I love
that he was like, I can't stop peeing. I'm peeing so much. I wet myself. I just can't stop. Oh, it's still going. Like, bro.
Is he just going to start making content again?
He already is.
He is? Yeah. I don't.
Is.
He's just like, oh, by the way, sorry you guys all watched me pee myself, but I'm just going to pretend.
No, now you've got all of his. Now you've got all of his followers and whatnot coming up and being like, I'd like to see you take a taser and not piss yourself. Okay. Cool.
I've been tased, not by the police in like illegal. I have been tased.
Yeah.
Like with a stun thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I have been. I did not pee myself, but I would never want to feel that again. It's awful. Yeah, those are the kinds of friends I had when I lived in Idaho. Kind of people that do that to each other. Yeah, the people do a lot of weird things in Idaho for fun. That's apparently one of them.
You know.
Truly, I have been tased, and I did not pee myself.
How about no, because the law isn't after us? That's true. I have no active warrants against myself.
Yeah, it was not involving, this was not an S act.
You know what I forgot to do? Oh, fuck. I forgot to go to the police department the other day and turn myself in for being a traitor to my oath. Like,
I thought you were going to do that.
I know, and I forgot. I forgot all about it.
Where is that guy? That was the weirdest man I've ever experienced.
God damn.
That was one of the weirdest things I've ever seen. And he was like, not you. I'm talking to that sweetie over there.
What was that? What was that dude's name?
It was like Calvin.
Calvin. Yes.
It was
What's
Calvin.
Up, Johnny Raiders? I see you down there. W in the chat to the Johnny Raid.
Love Johnny. He's the best.
Yeah. Yeah, Calvin. That was the dude. I have to apologize to Calvin. I did not go to the police department and turn myself in, so there may be an active warrant out against me for being a traitor to my oath, and I just don't know it.
The local police department.
Yeah.
And he was like, I've been watching you for a long time, sweetheart. So strange. Oh, that was the weirdest thing. And he's
that was
like,
a wild one.
Yeah, she's 10. Remember, I was like, how old's the girl in your photo? And he's like, she's sitting on my lap and she's 10 years younger than me. It's like, that's super creepy.
Yeah. Gross. Oh man,
it's better and better. I don't. And then it's like you think other MAGA people whose brains slightly work would see these people and be like, "Oh, I cannot be associated with this." Like, no, thank you.
Somebody said there's breaking news. What just happened?
What? Oh God, no! This always scares. I'm gonna be ill. What?
Not.
This to me. Just tell me. Is this something everyone planned to give me a stroke? Let me guess. Is Ghislaine Maxwell going to like a daycare center now? Maxwell is in a minimum security prison with Real Housewives
in Texas. Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm saying like if you follow the Real Housewives franchises, she's in prison with people who like did white collar crimes.
Oh my God! Okay, hold on. Is it? No, I don't know what I'm supposed to be looking for.
Oh my, hold on. Don't make me start because I'm going to panic now. Something has happened. Was that a joke or is this serious? Are you guys doing this? I don't know what.
Here's the thing. Like, there's so much that could be happening.
Yeah, I didn't even know about the neo-schmazis until you told me.
I don't know what.
Oh my God. Some clues now emerging on what Maxwell is doing to get Trump to move her to a minimum security club fed for her cooperation.
Are they talking about the House panel subpoenaing Clintons and others?
John, I think we are being trolled, but I'm just looking up because now I'm like, what is going on? Ghislaine Maxwell's team has told the Southern District of New York, right? John. It is opposed to the government's motion to unseal the grand jury transcripts, arguing that because she hasn't seen them and is actively litigating her case, it shouldn't be made public.
Damn it, Johnny. Okay.
Johnny, yeah. Oh, no, Johnny always does it. I said that. I was like, I think we're being trolled. Johnny's hilarious.
Yeah. God damn
He's my favorite.
I got excited. I was like, oh shit. There's only one thing that I figured would get the entire goddamn chat talking about it. Like, oh my God, did you just see it? I was like, fuck, okay. There's only one thing that would get this many people excited. And now I'm disappointed and I'm blocking Johnny because that was mean. That was rude. I'm living for one thing right now. I'm living for one thing right now. God damn it.
What are you living for?
An obituary.
Oh, okay. Got it. God, Greg Abbott. Sorry, I'm just looking through the news. Greg Abbott is so gross. Stop. I do like to see Kathy Hochul speaking up, though. She's like, okay, fine. Like, and that's what we need, right?
She needs to be. What we need are these Democrat governors stepping up and being like, all right, well, look, none of our shit, we're not just going to sit back and take this. Here's the thing that I want everybody to recognize. Gerrymandering is bullshit across the board. It's bullshit. Democrats doing it, Republicans doing it. It's bullshit, right? And that's why during the Biden administration, the House HR 1, their top priority was the John Lewis Voting Rights Act that was going to make it illegal to have partisan gerrymandering and partisan redistricting. And every Republican voted against it. Every single one of them. Okay. So here's what I want you to recognize. Gerrymandering is terrible. Republicans are going to do it anyway. So we cannot just defang ourselves and just wait and see what happens and hope for the best. You have to fight fire with fire. If we want to see this shit stop, then we have to force this shit to stop. So that's where we're at. That is where we're at. We're not gonna, you cannot just sit back and wait for the good things to happen. That is never going to fucking work when you're talking about an authoritarian dipshit like Donald Trump, who just wants to be the most powerful person in the world and set up this bullshit dynasty for his family, in the White House. That's not how you end it. So what you do What you do is you fight back. You take the fight to them and say, all right, you know what? We're not even going to wait for you to fucking do it. We're not even going to fucking wait for you to do it. We're just going to do it. Like, fine, fuck you. We're out. That's where we're at.
I sent you a picture from the Secretary of the Department of Defense Rapid Response account. I just want you to know that Pete Hegseth's liver is keeping us safe. The Department of Defense Rapid Response account is a picture focused on Pete Hegseth's crotch.
Oh.
And it said, I sent it to you, and it says, great genes.
No.
I can't. Can we give up on life? Like,
yes.
This is what we're doing. We're staring at Pete Hegseth. A person who has been credibly accused, just to be clear, by a blonde-haired, blue-eyed white woman that works for the Republican Party, was at a very well-to-do Republican women's conference in Santa Barbara. Her husband and children were waiting for her in her hotel room, and then you can find the 26-page police report credibly accusing Pete Hegseth of rape. And now we are just taking pictures of his crotch, saying that it looks good. Like, nobody is interested in this man's creepy crotch.
Yes, that's
sorry,
accurate.
Pete Hegseth's liver is in the comments. Thank you. I'm sorry, I shouldn't speak for you.
Oh my God. Fucking wild. Yeah, this is everything about this shit is see, and here's the thing. Here's why what Johnny just did was such a mean fucking thing, because there's always some new shit happening. There's always some new shit happening. And God damn it.
It's actually my pet peeve, like when people come into my live and they're like, did you see the news? I'm like, yeah, I have 27 news alerts. I have 5 screens in front of me. I wish I hadn't seen the news. I usually have. But it's like, I do think, like, for our mental health, we all need to make, like, a real concern. That's why Johnny's so funny, though, because he does it on purpose. But, I love him. But, I mean, like, I try to make a concerted effort to, like, not, you know what I mean? Because that's what Trump wants, is us to all be in a constant state of like, oh God, what was happening now? Like, which is why it's hilarious that Johnny did that, because it's like the one day where like, oh God, who only knows?
Yeah. So let's also touch real quick on Donald Trump just firing the commissioner for the Bureau of Labor Statistics. Because
very passionate about this.
Yeah. Because, you know, he didn't like the outcome of the jobs report.
Math.
Yeah. Numbers. Did you see his interview or his little like Q&A outside the helicopter? What? Okay, hold on. Complete fucking tangent. Why does he only talk to reporters next to an actively running helicopter?
You know why I think it is? Because he acts like he's like this amazing real estate in Mar-a-Lago, but really Mar-a-Lago is the parking lot of the Palm Beach airport. So I think he is like used to screaming over. Have you ever seen him when he does a press conference at Mar-a-Lago outside of his front door? Yeah. And all you hear are like planes zooming over his head. Yeah. I think that's what it is. He's used to screaming, and he's like, maybe people won't hear me anyways. I don't know what I'm talking about. So like,
is it FDR used to do fireside chats. Is this just like a helicopter side chat?
LBJ used to like whip his D out like and make people have like cabinet meetings in the bathroom. Like, I think this is Trump's thing. Like,
is this his thing? Just helicopter side chats?
Well, aren't we building a new ball? Did you hear that we need to spend
$200 million fucking Gilded Age fucking ballroom?
Trump can do this in it.
Oh my God.
Can you learn to dance and then we'll consider it? Like, what the fuck are you gonna do in there?
Unbelievable. Unfucking believable.
Let's all tap the screen. Let's get Matt to 100K because he so deserves it. Tapping is clapping. We're all working towards arthritis together. Tap the screen and share the live with 10 people, that arrow in the bottom right hand corner. If you don't have anyone to share with, just push the copy link button. That counts as a share as well, so we can get some more people in here. And if you are a Republican that would like to defend Trump, I find it fascinating, so do request. Like, I like watching Republicans jump through these hoops. Like, you're mathematically wrong about everything. Now you have to defend a child as predator. Like, yeah. I mean, which he always was, but
yeah,
you know what I mean.
That's nothing new.
Even the
I remember where I was going with that. Did you hear his? Because a reporter asked him while he was standing next to the actively running helicopter, about the numbers and should they be believed, and he's like, "No, you should never believe numbers."
That's very convenient for a fucking grifting thief and a liar.
Don't believe numbers. That just
believe our numbers
in general. No numbers. Numbers are woke.
Well, and I just want everyone to understand how the BLS, the Bureau of Labor, works, right? These are surveys, right? Yeah. So what has to happen and what happened before, because I already went through this, and this is the most fascinating thing about Trump, if you follow him as closely as I do, is he will tell one lie, and then when it's convenient, he will argue the opposite point, like that he argued just months prior. He did this in August, right? Because this is what happens, and it happened to Trump in 2000. Wait, I'm trying to think of in 2018. I think the jobs adjustment was over 500. Or 2019, it was like 500,000. With Biden in August, Trump's like, oh, look at this jobs adjustment. But what that's a sign of, I just want to make sure everyone understands. It was happening more, in theory, we thought, during the pandemic, because you're calling up businesses and you're essentially saying, okay, how many new people are you onboarding this month? And they're essentially this is our target. Like, I'm in charge of hiring. Our target is to hire 100 people at this corporation, and then they have to check back after and be like, hey, those 100 people you were in for, did you hire them or did you not? And when we started to see this huge volatility, corrections always happen and they're completely normal, but around the pandemic, it was because people were like, hey, I don't know when people are going to be going back to work. I don't know if my business is going to stay open. I want to hire people. I don't know if the PPP loan money is coming through, so I can't. So there was all of this volatility. So actually, what is truly disturbing about what Trump has done is the pandemic is over. We had recovered the best in the G7 from the pandemic, mathematically, economically. And instead of just following the up and to the right path that Joe Biden had set, Trump started manipulating the markets. And what you are seeing is the volatility of the jobs market. People saying, hey, I thought I was going to hire this many people, but because of your dumbass tariff policies, and I never know how much it's going to cost to move a container of product across the ocean, I can't plan anything. I don't know if I'll be able to pay workers. So actually, I thought I was going to be able to hire people, and now I can't. It's because he is running the economy into the effing ground.
Yeah. Yeah. On purpose. On purpose. Because do you know where billionaires make most of their money? Is when the country and the economy are doing shit.
Get me started on that. Yeah, the sine wave of capitalism, like when we all foreclose, when we can't pay our mortgages, when we can't pay our loans, when we lose all that shit to the bank, that is when billionaires snap all of it up, right?
Yep.
The sine wave of capitalism, recession is when billionaires make their most money. They're waiting for the dips.
Yep. They want you suffering because that's when they make their most money.
Buy low, sell high, for sure. And then the woman he fired, just to be clear how these surveys work, there are 40 people Trump fired, singled out one random person. There's 40 people that have zero access to that survey data, but 48 hours before it's released. Nobody can manipulate it. It did not happen. So are you going to fire the other 39 people, you creep? Stop lying.
Yep. Yeah, it's fucking wild. I mean, it's not surprising that's what he did. Because I'm honestly a little shocked that he hasn't fired more people. from the federal government. Like, he's fired a lot of people from the federal government. I'm a little surprised it hasn't been more. That's coming. That's coming. So don't y'all worry about that.
We are in stagflation.
Yeah.
Like, all you are doing, if you believe Trump's lies about the job market or whatever Trump is yelling about Jerome Powell, that just say, I can't do math. I have no idea how the economy works. I don't know what I'm talking about. That's the fastest route to honesty for you. I mean, Trump's a liar, right? We're in a quagmire.
Yeah, it is really that simple. Just, be honest with yourself.
I actually don't understand.
Say you don't know how anything works. When
men in makeup scream lies at me, like, I just feel like it's easier to believe them because I'm an idiot. Like,
I mean, that's all you have to say. It's a really simple process here. I think you all could take some steps towards rehabilitation and reacclimating yourself into society if you just admitted that you have no critical thinking skills or ability to process information unless it's told to you by a child SAer in a lot of orange makeup. I mean, if you did that, I mean, look, it's not going to erase everything that you've done, but it would be a step in the right direction. It'd be a step in the right direction for you to just admit, be like, yes, I don't understand anything unless it's told to me by Jeffrey Epstein's best friend. I mean,
I think the average of Biden, just to give you an idea, in Biden's 2020 term, I think we added an average of like 178,000 jobs a month. Like, June, there was a decline of 23,000 jobs in the private sector reported. Goods producing jobs increased by 31,000 in July. Service producing jobs increased by 74,000. Like, these are still terrible numbers. Like, Felice. What's happening?
Felice.
Is Calvin here? Please.
No.
Okay. Just the song's Calvin.
Somebody else is here. You want to talk to him?
I feel okay. Yeah.
You know who it is.
I hope it's who I think it is. Just I'm going to close my eyes. Surprise me.
All right.
Yay, Grandpa! I missed you. What's going on? Are you okay? Did you take your meds?
Yeah. How are you pouting liberals doing today? I see you're saying the same.
Grandpa, don't be so ornery, Grandpa. Right? Grandpa, your blood pressure.
I'm not honoring.
Okay, remember the doctor said your blood pressure, Grandpa.
I've been kicked out of 10 lives today, so I'm breaking a record.
It's because you're terrible, and nobody likes you, and you have no friends.
10 lives you've been kicked out?
Not on the liberal.
Yeah, no.
Not on the liberal side there, again, sweetheart.
Kenray, what I'm saying is because nobody likes you and you have no friends.
I thought when people said sweetheart, they were talking about me, but after meeting Calvin last week, I don't know.
Peggy?
6.
All I got to say
I only have like
Felice,
3. I have 3 friends.
Sydney,
probably. Sydney
Sweeney.
Sydney.
I know what you're talking. I'll tell you, Matt, because nobody. Yes. Sydney Sweeney is someone too young for this grandpa's eyes to be gazing upon, who made like a jeans ad similar
I know who she is.
Yeah, and Trump is now like all creeping on her and being like, yeah, like nice ad, and I think she's a registered Republican. Let's all stare at her.
He was a Republican. No exaggerating. And she shoots a gun very well.
Kenray. Hey, Kenray.
She can blow. She shoots the hell out of a gun.
Kenray. You support
what,
Jeffrey
Alfredo?
Epstein?
What, Alfred?
You support Jeffrey Epstein?
Hell no.
Yeah, you do.
No.
Yeah, no.
He got what he deserved.
No, you do. You support.
Oh, here we're going to go with Jeffrey Epstein.
You support.
We're going to go with a Jeffrey. Let's talk about what's her name in the Let's talk about what's her name in the locker, in the changing room too.
You want to talk about
the girls in the?
You want to talk about Ghislaine Maxwell?
Let's talk about the girls in the.
About Ghislaine Maxwell.
Let's talk about the girls in the.
We don't want to.
Let's talk about the girls that were in the dressing room.
You want to talk about
the girls in the dressing room?
You want to talk about Ghislaine Maxwell?
How about the girls in the dressing room?
Ghislaine Maxwell? Is that who you're talking about?
Yep,
Ghislaine Maxwell.
Oh, yeah,
let's talk about her.
She was in
Why do you support Jeffrey Epstein, Kenray?
Yeah, she was in that.
Yeah, so Kenray, why do you support Jeffrey Epstein?
I don't support Jeffrey Epstein.
You absolutely support Jeffrey Epstein. Why? Why do you support
Fargo?
him?
Now you know
why
better
do you support
than
him, Kenray? Why do you support Jeffrey Epstein?
Fargo, you know better. Why do you
support Jeffrey Epstein, Kenray?
I don't hate people in this life.
Kenray, I think you feel better with yourself if you just started being honest. Why do you support Jeffrey Epstein?
Hear this, dumbass.
Why do you support him? Why do you support him?
You don't have. You have about as much realism as.
Why do you support Jeffrey Epstein, Kenray?
I don't support Jeffrey Epstein, white boy.
Yes, you do.
I don't support.
Yes, you do.
Jeffrey Epstein.
Yes, you do.
Why are you a white supremacist?
Kenray? Yes, you do.
Why are you a white supremacist? Why are you a white supremacist?
Why are you supporting Jeffrey Epstein? Why are you supporting Jeffrey Epstein, Kenray?
Why are you a black supremacist? Why are you a black supremacist?
I love watching you try to match a line of logic. You're like, I'm wandering around the dark. I'm gonna get it. No, I see what you're doing there.
So why
you're thinking?
So Kenray, why do you support Jeffrey Epstein?
I don't support him there.
No,
homie.
you do. You do. Why do you support him?
I don't, homie.
Kenray, you support him. You actively come out here and talk about how you support Jeffrey Epstein. Why do you do that?
Why do you support his girlfriend?
Why do you support Jeffrey Epstein? Why do you support him?
Why do you support his girlfriend? Why don't you support nice homegrown girls like
Kenray? Why are you supporting Jeffrey Epstein?
I'm asking you the same question. Why are you supporting his girlfriend?
Just be honest. Why do you support Jeffrey Epstein? You will feel better getting this off your chest. Just explain to the 984 people in here why you support Jeffrey Epstein. Why would you think
I would support him?
Huh?
Hey, this guy's a nutcase here. Y'all know it. He knows it. They're so butthurt about losing the election. And they just keep going on and on and on and on. I have to take two Tylenol in the morning just to deal with you fuckers.
Okay. Well, go take your meds, Pop.
Right. What did you win in the election?
Go ahead.
When Trump won the election, what did you win? You keep saying you won something. I'm curious, mathematically, what you won when Trump won the election.
Well, the Republicans
You're going to have to break that down a little bit because he doesn't understand what that means.
The Republicans won.
What did you win? When you say you guys are upset because you lost, I am upset because we all lost mathematically.
Hey, you know what?
I'm asking you what you believe you won.
Kenray, I am going to agree with you.
What did you lose?
What he said he was going to do in the campaign trail. You are absolutely right. He's doing exactly what he said he was going to do.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And he's making you unhappy. If he's making you unhappy, I'm happy. Get that? I'm happy. If y'all are unhappy, I'm happy.
Yeah, I know, because you have the emotional complexity of a slug.
Oh, really?
Yes.
And what is your cred? What is your cred? Tell me what your cred is.
My cred? What do you mean, like street cred?
What kind of education do you have?
I went to the School of Hard Knocks.
What kind of education do you have?
I went to the School of Hard Knocks.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
And then I went to
and that's only where you've been. That's it. Eh?
Yep, just the School of Hard Knocks. I have a doctorate degree in street cred. You could start calling me Dr. Angry Veteran from
Guess
now on.
what, homie? I do too.
No, you could call me Doctor from now on.
I'll call
Angry
you
Veteran, please.
I call you Dr. Duck.
Cool. That'll work.
Dr. Duck.
Perfect.
Called me Fish.
Listen, y'all lost. I'm sorry. I feel bad for you.
So have you. I think we have lost. I just want to say something, Kenry. I don't disagree that we have lost. It's just that you seem to be on enough medication, which, by the way, I'm jealous of. Like,
I know.
Whatever it is, it's just, you're floating, and I'm so jealous. Yeah, exactly.
Are you on an antidepressant? What antidepressant are you
Actually,
on?
we need a rec.
Need to get
just,
on that.
You can send it. Just message it to me. Message it to me, and we could all get on it.
The only thing
the problem is,
Kenry,
is what we're waiting for is that when you realize that you have also lost, like, do you have children? I mean, we've already had this conversation. I know you have children. You have children who have children.
I got grandchildren.
Yeah, I know. And so what? That's exactly, and that's why, Kenry, I care about your children, your children's children, because they have lost.
Yeah.
So you're asking me,
they're doing
I've
fine.
lost
They're
the
guys.
same thing that your children have lost and that your children's children have lost.
My daughters are doing
how
fine.
much Cialis do you
They're
take
doing
every day?
fine. They got good. They got very good.
Are you just on
Very
like
good
an
career.
intravenous
What's that?
drip of Cialis?
Hope not. What?
No, actually, the only thing that I take, and that's because my nerve, or I have dead nerves in my legs and in my back, is I take gabapentin, and that makes me. It doesn't really make me high, but it kind of.
I gotta say, Kenry,
it numbs everything.
I'm on that too.
If I was also one of your nerves, I would kill myself too.
Just jumping ship.
If I were you, I'd kill yourself just the way you look, man.
Love it.
Not be wishing on unaliving.
I've seen better heads on nails.
On what?
I've seen better heads on nails. What's on your shoulders?
The elves?
On the elves?
You should be apologizing.
On the elves?
Every time you get on a live, you should apologize.
Is that what you said?
You apologize for being No, you should. Every time you get on a live, you should apologize right off the bat for the new people and say, "I apologize for being so ugly."
Being so
say,
what?
I apologize for being so
said ugly. He's saying ugly.
Just say, "I'm sorry. I apologize."
Did you just say ugly?
Ugly.
What does that mean?
Ugly.
What does that mean?
She has it. She figured it out.
I'm not as smart as Felice. So can you break it down for me, please?
Well,
and I just don't think you're in a position to be shitting on other people's looks. We're still waiting for you to turn your camera on. Like, you can't talk to two people who you can see their.
When I was younger.
Okay.
Oh shit!
You kind of look like.
I'll turn my camera on if you want me.
Everyone, avert your eyes.
I'll turn my camera on.
Okay, do it. There you go. Sent you an invite, Kenry. All right, any day now. You got to be smarter than the TikTok. No, it isn't, Kenry. No, it isn't. You want to try again?
Well, I think maybe that's enough excitement for one day.
Oh, Christ. There. All right. First of all, Kenry.
Pop a shirt on, sir. Sir.
Oh my God!
What do you expect out of a 71-year-old person?
Kenry, I'm gonna be so mean right now. What is wrong with your teeth?
I'm having them worked on.
For how long?
A little while.
What's a little while? Like 10, 15 years?
They last to me this long.
Sweet. We've got the
they
boomer angle. This long. Love that. We've got the boomer angle there. Do you know how cameras work, Kenray?
This is when my mom tries to take pictures with smartphones and like tries to focus her eye like into it.
Do you know how cameras work, Kenray? Do you know how framing works?
I sure do.
I don't think you do.
Yes, I do.
I don't think you know how to frame a picture.
Yes, I do.
All right, then do it.
What are you looking for?
I'm looking for you to frame
your
video. You know how to do it. So
for what reason?
Go ahead and do it. Let me see. Let me see you frame up your video properly. Go ahead.
For what reason?
Because you said you know how to do it, and I want you to prove it.
Because you've made fun of us for like, well, me for like 2 years. You've made fun of me.
Just so everybody is aware, Kenray's presence has caused a restriction to come up on my TikTok. So hold on, Kenray, I gotta do something real quick. So if you could just maybe go take your meds for a second. Kenray's face has caused a restriction to come up on TikTok. So if everybody could tap the screen and share the live out so that we can get back out to where we're going. All right, Kenray, you scared TikTok enough that
send
they put
this live to whoever you owe something. You want.
I didn't have a restriction on my live until you turned your camera on, Kenray. So you must just be that goddamn ugly. That TikTok was like, Jesus Christ, you can't just show a sentient piece of shit and expect to be allowed to put it on TikTok. You're not allowed to do that. So I apologize that TikTok thinks that about you, Kenray.
Well, I never guaranteed you good looking, did I?
Henry, don't say I'm ugly anymore. Is what I would like to talk about. You've been attacking my looks for like 2 years.
I never called you ugly. See, Felice.
Who?
Me.
Felice, you're an attractive woman.
Oh, look at us now that Henry.
You're an attractive woman, Felice.
I'm just saying.
Look like Jeffrey Epstein.
A little bit.
Why do you look like Jeffrey Epstein, Kenry?
Now you're actually Jeffrey there. Epstein? He's ugly as I've seen better heads on nails.
Jeffrey Epstein?
Jeffrey?
You're like a great Jeffrey Epstein. You're attracted to the same people. You just don't have any of the money.
Are you Cletus?
Who? Yes.
Cletus.
Yes. Yep. You got it.
I thought so.
What? I'm just curious. Are you the great value Jeffrey Epstein? You're attracted to the same people. You just don't have any of the money. Do you know how framing works?
Are you showing us a photo of women kissing you?
Try again. Try again there, Grandpa. Try again.
Oh, that's my daughter. Women are too. Oh, thank God. I was like, this is not helping your case,
Jesus
Jeffrey.
Christ, Kenray. You are. Oh, is that where you were in your Pennywise stage? We all float down here, Georgie. You want this balloon?
Look at you go in the 70s, Kenray. I see you. I see what you're doing there.
I don't see. How much cocaine were you doing at that time?
70s was when, illicit substances were illicit.
Yeah, I know. Your teeth show it, bud. Your teeth are showing it. That's what happens. Take this.
I had a dealer
as a warning, kids. This is why you don't do drugs. You end up looking like Kenray.
I'll be frankly honest with you. I didn't really have much trouble with my teeth until I started taking 12 different medications.
Why start now, Kenray? Frankly honest.
It was for my heart, man.
Start being honest now. Oh, you were taking medicine for your heart? Can you stop?
It's for my heart.
Yeah, can you stop taking it?
I can't. No, I'll die. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. I'm glad you.
I mean, I'm basically, I'm not. I'll admit, I'm ready to go. I mean, I'm ready to go. I mean, if I died tomorrow, I'd be happy. I've had a great life. I mean, there's nothing that I haven't been able to do. So
I didn't get anything horribly wrong.
Your video properly. You've not been able to do that yet.
child traffickers openly and with your full chest. You've literally
not been able. There you go. Yeah, Kenray. All right. There you go. Now you can die fulfilled.
Oh, is there anything that Trump could do
is there
that you would turn against him?
Like, want us to just look up your nostrils? Is there a reason?
I don't go around unless I'm in these lives.
Video properly.
Unless I'm in these lives, I don't go around thinking about Trump.
Sure.
Unless I'm in these lives, I don't even think about Trump.
Why do you want us to look
my children?
Your booger sugar.
We go out on my boat and.
Kenray, why do you want me to look up your nose so goddamn bad? Can you pull the camera away from your face a bit?
Well, don't concentrate on it. Don't concentrate on it, Dorothy.
Concentrate it on the things.
Dorothy. No,
Kenray, if I'm having a conversation with you, if I'm having a conversation with you and I'm literally able to see your frontal lobe, you've got the camera positioned too far down and too close to your face. So, I mean, I don't know if you understand how sound works, but you can back the camera up from your face a little bit and you'll still be able to hear. So, there you go. You got it. You can learn.
You'd be surprised that you'd be surprised that I had sepsis so bad I actually died for a few minutes. And
why would I be surprised?
You know what sepsis is?
Why would I be surprised?
I do know. And
blood is dirty.
It unalives you very fast. My God.
Why would I be surprised that you had sepsis? You look like you wake up in sepsis.
It came from my kidneys.
Shocking. I'm shocked.
Actually, it came from my prostate.
Kenray, I'm shocked.
But anyway, it actually caused me a temporary dementia. I think I picked up some. I still think I have my
syphilis.
Frontal lobe cortex.
It's syphilis.
Actually, what you have is syphilis.
You understand that?
You should probably stop having relations with sheep.
I believe you can do a full course of antibiotics and knock that out.
No, I took I had 100 girls in my life, 103 actually.
Give up. I give up. I just want everyone to know that these are the type of men that are sending me harassing messages and saying I'm ugly and something is wrong with me. I just would like to take this opportunity to point out to all the men that continue saying I'm ugly. I do invite you all to turn your camera on and come to reality.
Can I just real quick, and I know this might be a little nitpicky. Did you say you had 103 girls in your lifetime?
Yes.
So you are the Temu Jeffrey Epstein.
Some were a little questionable.
So again, I guess we come back full circle. Why you support Jeffrey Epstein? I guess we just got our answer.
Well, they were all girls, and I was. Most of them came.
Jesus Christ, Kenray!
Most of them came when I was a minor.
Christ!
You don't remember sex, drugs, and rock and roll?
Not get banned for this.
Do you, Grandpa?
That was our motto.
Whose motto? Yours
sex,
and Jeffries?
drugs, and rock and roll.
Yours
that
and
was our motto back in the day.
And 103 girls.
Yours and Jeffries?
What I tell you what, I've done LD.
Are you on hallucinogens right now, Kenray?
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew it.
No. I wish I'd like to be though. I'd love to have some mushies now. Mushy
your
roomies.
Teeth look like you could afford them too.
Yep.
So how much longer do you have to go on working on your teeth?
They'll be fixed here in the next 2 weeks.
The next 2 weeks? All right, I want you to come back in 2 weeks and show me your fresh grill.
I sure will.
Yeah.
They got a new tooth right now, or a new implant.
Tooth?
It's not a
you got
screw
just
in type.
You got one new one? They doing them one at a time?
Are
you on like a layaway program?
It's an adhesive tooth.
Are you on like a layaway program where you have to pay per tooth, and as soon as you get a tooth paid off, they put it in your face?
Henry worked for a billionaire, and he has money. He's told me over and over.
Kenray, what's on your walls?
This tooth deal costs me about 20. What's on my walls?
Yeah, what's on your walls? Beautiful. Why don't you give us a tour of your house? Stuff. Yeah, give us a tour of your house, Kenray.
You want to see?
Give us.
It's big, man.
Give us a tour. Yeah, yeah. Give us a tour of your house, Kenray. Let's.
You just stop bullying.
It's big.
So far, I've seen 14 square feet.
You take a spill. It's like we're sitting on your walker.
All right. So where are we right now, Kenray?
Just live downstairs, or do you have one of those chairs that goes up the stairs?
Do you have one of those like help you get up the stairs chairs? Or do you just sleep in that lazy boy recliner right there?
Our bedroom is actually on the bottom floor.
Did you have to move it down there? Hey,
no,
guys,
it's
hold on, Kenray. Time out. Hey guys, Kenray's presence on my live is restricting me to being pushed out on TikTok. So if you all could continue to tap that screen and share the live out, that would be great. Appreciate you all. Thank you. Hold on, Kenray. Is that all?